Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's Luminessa. I'm an intuitive psychic on YouTube, and today I have another pick a card video where I asked what your natural gift or talent was. Usually when I make videos, I don't have like a particular list that I, come up with different topics or, pick a card, reading questions to have. It's just kind of on the spot, like really right before I do a video, I ask Spirit what messages need to come out. So yeah, so I'm not like, a mainstream kind of tarot reader, I suppose, but yeah, so Spirit really pushed this, topic out. So I guess some of you really need to hear, what messages are in the reading. So here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4 for what gifts and talents that you guys have. So go ahead and pick whatever card pile feels right for you. You can use your intuition or randomly pick. You can pause the video if you need more time to select your pile. So I just want to say that on my shop, which is down below, I sell crystals, and if anyone wants a personal reading from me, you're more than welcome to go down into the link below, and my shop will be right there, and we'll get straight into the reading with pile number 1. Hi, welcome to the reading group number 1. So luckily for all the piles, we do have psychic messages that I get for each group. So actually for your natural gift and talent, I actually got straight away actually like music, okay? I also heard perfect pitch. So maybe you guys are really into music. Maybe you'll listen to music a lot. You probably play an instrument, or you guys have perfect pitch, so you could really tell like what key a specific note is, or you guys are really, there is something with your hearing, okay? You guys could be clairaudient, so you guys can hear words or sentences of what Spirit says to you sometimes, and you might think that someone's actually talking to you, like, or in the room with you, or you think that you might be hearing voices, but you actually might be clairaudient, okay? So yeah, so again, a natural gift or talent that you guys might have is music, perfect pitch, or you guys are clairaudient. So those are the big 3 is what I heard. And if that resonated with you, then that means this pile is, specifically right for you. So we'll get into the reading with your different cards. Okay, so we'll go with the first card. We have Mars, action. Okay. I feel like you guys are really good at channeling your energy, your emotions towards something. So for example, you guys are feeling let's say angry, okay? But you guys don't really put your anger out there towards someone. You guys put that energy, that anger, that really intense, strong emotion, and you direct it at something that you guys work on. So for example, you could be really angry at something, and then you guys go use that emotion to like as motivation to work out, for example, or like you create some kind of art as from that anger, or like from that really strong emotion as inspiration, okay? Like you guys are really good at utilizing something and then turning it into something else, okay? And I really heard people are like, how do you do that? Like like people are like is like, okay, so what I heard was like you guys are really good at turning unfortunate events or situations into like a really good thing, or like, something comes out of a, certain situation, or like a circumstance that was unfavorable to you, and you turn that into, something amazing, something, I heard really something invigorating, something, I heard a lot of wow. So, people might have seen your art or seen whatever it was that you created, and people are like really amazed by what you made. Okay, so that's what I heard the strongest. Let's see if I'm getting anything else from this card specifically. I mean, going back to what I said earlier about music, so maybe you guys, for example, have gone through a breakup, or you guys just got, together with, the love of your life, and then you guys write a song about it, okay? It could be something along the lines of that, and, you guys put that out there, or you guys show your lover, and they're like, wow, like, this is what you made from, almost nothing, okay? You just made it from like your emotion, and then you made this beautiful masterpiece, okay? And that's a really nice, that's a really neat talent or gift that you guys have, okay? You kind of create something out of nothing is what I also heard, okay? So we'll go with the next card here. Okay, we have manifestation. All right. Yeah, so kind of what I was saying earlier, like, you guys can just make something out of nothing, okay? And that includes manifestation, okay? Because manifestation is mainly based on feeling, okay? Really feeling like you have something, and then therefore, it happens, okay? Like, you guys have, I feel like you guys are really intuitive. You guys feel on a deeper level compared to like a lot of people out there, okay? And, and that's not a bad thing necessarily, because you guys use that, okay? You use that for your highest good, or you use that for other people's, highest good. You use emotions or situations, and you know how to turn it around. You know how to kind of you guys, like, almost, I heard, make miracles happen, okay? Like, they just come out of nowhere, but it's actually from your emotions, it's from your actions, it's from you as a person, okay? And I'm hearing a lot of manifestations happen when you guys are really intense. Like, you guys, for example, you have a really strong feeling of hope, okay? Or like a really strong feeling that something is going to happen, and then therefore it happens like almost straight away is what I heard, okay? And let's see what else we can get from the cards. Okay, we have Capricorn. I use number 22. Okay. I'm really drawn to 22 over here. So I feel like you guys, again, really intuitive people. You guys are really, whether or not you know it or not, you guys are really, you have a really strong spirit team behind you, okay? You guys, are connected to your team in the most subtle way. It's like they are with you throughout, whatever it is that you're going through, and they are also helping you out, for your manifestations, for example, for whatever situation you may be in. They're helping you, create those things that, again, from what I said, unfortunate circumstances or, unfavorable situations, like, they are also helping you, make the most out of it, okay? And I'm also hearing you guys are really stubborn people, okay? It's not necessarily a gift or a talent, it's just like a part of your personality where you are so stubborn that, you know, if there is an unfavorable situation, for example, you guys are persistent on it. Like, you guys, you know, you guys don't want to kind of let everyone else down, and then you guys kind of lead the way for other people to, you know, to for example, like, you know, you were the first one to kind of lift everyone else's spirits, and kind of, again, you guys, you are like the leaders of your group, okay, is what I heard. Like, how do I get this message out? So, like, yeah, you guys are very persistent. You guys are stubborn to when it comes to your manifestations or for what you want, okay? You don't let anything else kind of go out of your control, okay? So you guys are really like control over something, okay? You know, that's why you guys are very stubborn and persistent in wanting a manifestation or, you know, creating something, okay? You don't, you know, from these unfavorable circumstances or whatever, you know, the situation may be, you guys use that emotion to work hard on something, okay? You guys don't really let this, you know, situation or circumstance let you down. You guys use that, okay, to your advantage, to your benefit, and then you create something out of it, okay? That's like kind of it's like a grand masterpiece is what I heard. I really heard masterpiece, okay? I'm really getting that with the moon and the Saturn here, okay? I feel like some, you know, some creations or, you know, whatever that comes out of your actions or emotions are really aligned with the planets, okay? Because you have so many like kind of planetary influences is what I heard, okay? Like, as in for who you are, as in like the way you are. You guys have very strong planetary placements, okay? As in, you know, a good example is like, you know, people have like empty houses or like, you know, signs that don't really support, you know, a specific aspect of their life, but you guys are like strong in every way of your kind of astrological chart, okay? If that made any sense. So we'll go and see what other cards we have. Oh, we have lovers. Okay, yeah, so woo. So again, just kind of what I was saying earlier, okay? Yeah, so I feel like you guys are really okay, hang on, wait. I just noticed you guys have, okay, again, yep, going back to the planetary, you know, aspects first, you guys have so many planets and moons, okay? We have the moon here, we have the moon in the back over here. Yeah, again, you guys are so intuitive, like you guys are really connected to your emotions, okay? 110%, because the moon represents our emotions, okay? We have the moon in the back, and we have the moon here, okay? You guys are really, really intuitive. You guys are really connected to your emotions, whether or not you kind of, you know, let that show or not, because I feel like you guys are very logical as well, okay? You guys, you know, let your emotions take over when they need to, okay? But apart from that, you guys are really really connected to your emotions, but you kind of are very logical first before your emotions, okay? And from the Lovers card, yeah, so again, what I was saying earlier is that you guys are very stubborn to for when it comes to whatever you guys want. So for example, if you guys want like a relationship or you guys want like a specific person, okay, you guys are very straightforward. You guys are very you guys are very persistent in, kind of, getting the person of who you want, okay? And it doesn't have to be related to romance at all. It could be related to, whatever you guys want. So, a certain passion or a certain hobby that you love, or, just whatever that comes out of your emotions and your, your actions and your emotions, whatever creation that it was, it's like I'm hearing that it's blessed, and I'm hearing that it's kind of like a masterpiece that, that kind of happens over time, but then when you look back at it, it's like something that could be, okay, I heard something that could be really displayed at like a museum, or like a display, like something that could be really showcased to the world, okay, is what I heard. Okay, and let's see what the last and final card is for, what this natural gift and talent can really help you with. Choosing wisely, okay. Yeah, so again, with the ocean and the birds, I feel like you guys are really, again, really connected to your kind of, I heard spirituality. So you guys are really really connected to yourself. Your you guys listen to your emotions, your body. You listen to those signs and signals of what, your body has to tell you. For example, if you want freedom, or if you wanted a certain person, or if you wanted, to make something. Okay, you guys are really headstrong is what I heard. Okay, you guys are like, you guys could be, earth signs. You guys could have earth sign placements in your, major, the major aspects of your chart. But yeah, you guys are really kind of like persistent, stubborn people, but in such a good way, because you guys don't give up on, a specific matter, okay? Again, because your emotions, your intuition, they are so strong, okay? Your emotions and your emotions are your kind of like your number one drive for something, okay? And along with being logical and your personality, your kind of like your stubbornness and your persistence, okay, is something that really helps you kind of really choose wisely. It's like, what's good for you, what's the right thing to do, and what the kind of like the most moral way of doing something, okay? That's something that I heard. Okay, so we'll go and see what other clarifiers I can get with my tarot cards. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands. Yeah, so again, that fiery, that really strong passion that you guys have. I feel like you guys are you guys develop that kind of skill to really control your emotions, okay? I feel like maybe in the past you've been really fiery and really kind of like a unstoppable force, kind of like a fire that can't be tamed, okay? But you guys over time have kind of learned to keep it under wraps, kind of keep it to yourself, because there are other people who, see that as a weakness, or, there are people who do not view that favorably, okay? But I feel like you guys over time have kind of tamed or really learned how to control your emotions, okay? Not letting yourself burst or, show, everyone how you are feeling, okay? Okay, we have two. We have the Tower and the Moon, okay? Wow, I didn't expect 3, but we have 3 because these two wanted to come out together. Yep, so again, you guys are so intuitive, so connected to your feelings and your emotions. Your intuition is so on point and so strong with the moon card here. Okay, and again, with what I was saying with, unfavorable circumstances and, situations that kind of knock you off your ground, okay? You guys are really good at, I feel like, catching yourself at the ground. Okay, before you hit the ground, you guys are really good at kind of landing on your feet, okay? And for whatever kind of random situations or random unfavorable circumstances that occur, you guys are really good at bouncing back, okay? That's something that I heard as well. And yeah, so you guys are able to turn that into something kind of like, you're able to, again, kind of make the situation, you make the best out of that situation, okay? After the tower here is destroyed, you guys create another tower that has a stronger foundation, okay? Yeah, I feel like another little message I got, I feel like you guys were really burnt out in the past by, some situations and some people, but now you've kind of protected yourself from that, okay, and really kept it to yourself, and, selected people who kind of, like, you don't allow everyone to know kind of this aspect of you, almost, okay? So I hope that helped. Thank you, group number 1, for joining me in your reading today, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So from my psychic messages of what I got before I shuffled for your pile was that you guys might have a natural gift or talent for painting, okay? If not painting, it's something to do with your hands, and I really got the image of construction or like a construction site, okay? So if you guys work at a construction site, or if you guys are really good at building something, like something to do with your hands specifically, like you guys are really good at arts and crafts, or you guys are really good at painting, okay? Something to do with your hands, okay? You guys are like the Bob the Builder pie, okay? You guys are really good at building something, okay? So if that really resonated with you, this reading is, has messages specifically for you. So we'll go and see what the cards are. Okay, we have opposition, balance, relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, calls out, tests, objectifies. Okay. I really heard Libra. So if you guys are, have Libra placements, or if you guys are a Libra yourself, this message is specifically for you as well. So I feel like you guys are, okay, I also heard Gemini. So Gemini, Libra, if you guys are like, one of those, or you guys have, that specific sign in, one of your, big aspects of your chart, this is a specific message for you. Yep, so I feel like you guys are really good at kind of seeing a circumstance, or seeing a person, or seeing, whatever the situation is from, both sides, okay? You guys are really good at, I feel like you guys are really good at being like the third party that kind of helps out between, two people, or, the circumstance. I feel like you guys are really good at simmering people down, or kind of diffusing like a situation, kind of like, if people are having an argument and you guys are like there to kind of calm everyone down, and then, get that problem solved, okay? I also heard peacemaker, okay? And let's see what else we have here. Oh, we have confidence. Okay. Okay, a big message that I got was that you guys really are really good at working with people. I feel like you guys are really good at presenting. Um, I feel like you guys are really good at kind of um lifting people up. Okay, I feel like you guys could be stand-up comedians, for example. You guys are really good at working with other people. Okay, it's kind of like you guys are really good at kind of making people the best versions of themselves. And what I mean by that is kind of like you guys could be counselors, you guys could be therapists, you guys could be, someone that, assists other people for their highest good, okay? But you guys, okay, I heard you guys definitely make other people happy, okay, with what you do, okay? I feel like that kind of brings, joy in other people's lives, and that also brings joy in your life, for, being able to help out other people, okay? And let's see what else we got here. Fire element desire, number 37. Okay, yeah, I feel like you guys kind of use your gifts and talents to help humanity, okay? You guys could be, okay, firefighters. You guys, you guys work for, other people's livelihoods is what I heard, okay? Yep, so kind of what I was saying earlier, you guys could be, again, construction workers. You guys are really good at working with your hands. You guys are really good with, something to do with your, kind of your body, okay? There is a certain, aspect there that's really appealing for other people, kind of like your, your physical strength, okay? It's also, your, how you, I kind of heard how you work your body for, for other people. It's kind of like, you guys are really good at helping, for example, you guys could be gym trainers, okay? Yeah, so something to do with your body, something to do with your hands, okay? Something to do with self-expression, okay? You guys are really good at pushing people to kind of express themselves more authentically and more, clearly to the world, okay? And wow, we have loved ones in spirit. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I feel like you kind of develop this gift or talent over time. It's kind of something that you kind of grew up with, or a family member, an older family member has kind of encouraged you, when you were younger in the past, okay? Another thing I was getting is that, this has been taught or kind of passed down from your ancestry, okay? So I feel like you guys have been taught, or something like a natural gift or talent has been passed down. And okay, I feel like it's kind of like the gift or talent has been kind of talked around, or it's kind of like something really well known within your family, okay? You guys could be, like, for example, you guys could own a gym, or like you could own a construction site, or you could own like a your family could run like a painting class, or like something like that. So it's something kind of, your family is kind of involved in as well, in a sense, okay? And let's see what we have. Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, okay. Again, self-expression, confidence. Okay, wow, we have solar plexus and we have the confidence card, okay? Yeah, so you guys are really good at, allowing other people to kind of express themselves, and kind of really, allow themselves to, feel much better, or feel like, feel kind of able to live more authentically in their lives, okay? And it's also the same to you. I feel like you guys are really good at, again, creating something with your hands, okay? Something to do with, something creative here, okay? You guys could, okay, I really saw an image of woodwork, okay? You guys could really, like sculpting things, or like building something from your hands, okay? Yeah, so something along the lines of, those gifts and talents that I kind of highlighted for you guys. Okay. So we'll go and see what clarifiers I can get with the tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. Yep, so one thing I want to point out is the tree, okay? I really saw the woodwork from what I said earlier. And again, you guys are really good at kind of helping other people with their confidence, with their self-expression, okay? You guys kind of, again, help people with their livelihoods, okay? You help turn their lives around is what I heard, okay? You guys help people in a major way, okay? It's really kind of like an act of service, okay? You guys are really involved in kind of like group work, or like, something to do with a big community, okay? Yeah, either a big community or like one-on-one sessions with different people, okay? And again, yeah, so for example, someone wasn't feeling, someone wanted to, for example, go to the gym more, or they wanted to look better or feel better or like eat better, for example. Like, you guys could be life coaches, okay, is what I heard as well. And you guys kind of transform other people's lives, okay? You make them more confident. You make them more, kind of like more happier, okay? You kind of give the people the joy and the happiness and the will for life, okay? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Again, a card associated with confidence and feeling successful, feeling happy, again, feeling the joy of life again. It's kind of like what I explained earlier, where, you help other people, feel like they're at the top of, their game for themselves. You guys are really helping people kind of, again, with self-expression and like self-care, okay? You guys are really good at kind of transforming people's lives for the better is what I heard, okay? That's a lot of orange and red there. So you guys give confidence, and you guys give the kind of, you give a lot of confidence, you give a lot of support to people who are afraid to kind of like do something, or live their life or pursue something. You guys are really good at helping other people again with their lives. You guys are like the people who like, we need more people like you to kind of be the kind of like the support group, kind of like the base, the foundation of our community, like of our society, okay? Yeah, I hope that helped. Thank you, group number 2, for joining me in this reading. I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So, the psychic messages that I got before I shuffled for your pile was actually artistry, okay? For example, I feel like you guys, this is so specific, but you guys could be museum managers or museum collectors, okay? Something to do with art, okay, artistry, something to do with something something that is like known to the world, okay? Something that is in the public eye, I feel like, okay? You guys could be performers, you guys could do, you know, like something that I heard was that you guys are really good at kind of showing like offering just yourself, or like, you know, kind of like you don't need any other props, you don't need anything else to prove your point, okay? It's kind of like how actors, they do their auditions, okay? And they don't need like props or like, you know, the setup or, you know, big fancy cameras to make them look good. It's kind of like they just need themselves, and they just do the line, they do the script, and like, you know, the casting directors, they can see how talented this person really is, okay? It's something like that, okay? Like, you guys are really good at just having yourself in the center, and then you do your thing, and that is like the one thing that is like the focus, or like the kind of like the success of something, okay? I hope that made sense. Okay, so now we'll go into seeing what your cards are. So, okay, Uranus, revolution, wow. Breakthroughs, insight, awakening technology, the unexpected, lightning, wow, okay. I feel like you guys are the group that kind of, again, you guys are like the trendsetters of, you know, the world. You guys have a lot of amazing and out of, you know, kind of like out of their ideas. You guys are like the group of people who make things happen just out of nowhere, okay? You guys are like the miracle workers, okay? You guys kind of, again, with, it says right here, innovation and reform, the unexpected, okay? You guys are really, you guys are the pile where you are kind of the futuristic group, okay? People cannot see your vision, or, you know, see like the talent or the gift that you kind of possess, because it's so unique, it's so different, it's so, you know, kind of unheard of, okay? People aren't really used to it. It's something like really, really unique. Okay, I feel like the gift and the talent that you guys have is your amazing ideas, your, I'm also hearing the potential, okay? You guys have like potential to do, you know, all sorts of crazy things that kind of change the world, okay? Yeah, so you guys have like ideas and, you know, motivations to do what has never been done before, okay? And we'll see what the second card is. Okay, closure. From what I see from this is that you guys are able to lead, you know, groups of people. You guys are able to lead, kind of like lead society and lead the world into another era, okay? Kind of like how, for example, technology and, you know, kind of like internet and, you know, that whatever it is related to technology, okay, that this wasn't kind of like norm back then, okay? Obviously, technology wasn't invented, or like technology wasn't as developed as it is now, but you guys are able to kind of transform and kind of push society into a new kind of norm, or like kind of like you guys create the world that we live in today, okay? And it's always going to be like that, because things are always developing, things are always changing, okay? You know, all of us, we are evolving, and you guys are kind of like the ones that lead society and lead, you know, other people with your amazing ideas, okay? So let's see, well, the other card is Scorpio, transform. Yeah, so again, with what I was saying, you guys kind of birth, lead, you guys push out kind of you kind of give birth to a new idea or a new method of doing things, and it kind of changes the mindset. It changes the norm for our society and our communities. Okay. Again, with Scorpio transformed, this is like a card where it demonstrates really big change and transformation. It's kind of like life-changing. Okay, again, the life-changing, the world. Okay, this is something that is bigger than just you, and kind of within small groups. It's something that changes the world eventually. Okay. Yeah, it's something that's so huge that it's like the world has completely transformed, due to like a major event or a major transformation, after like an invention, or like, the norm, or like whatever trend was, put out there and people follow it. It's kind of like that, okay? So, again, with your unheard ideas, or things that haven't, unprecedented things. Okay, that's what you guys kind of specialize in. All right, so let's see what the other cards are. Doorways, number 11. Okay, yeah, so again, you guys kind of open up doorways for other people. Okay, again, things that weren't really able to, people, like ideas, situations, kind of like methods, or people, whatever people did, or thought of in the past. It's kind of like, since you have opened up this doorway, since you have, introduced this new idea or this new concept, people have been following that. Okay, things that weren't done in the past is about to, be done now, because again, like, for example, people were too scared or too afraid of, pursuing, this idea or this concept. Okay, but you guys kind of changed that for other people. Okay, whatever whatever it is that it might be, it is, something that will largely affect the majority of us. Okay, it may seem like really small at the beginning, like for example, it really could be just like you guys pursuing this really unusual career, or this unusual job, or this passion that you guys have, and then it kind of unfolds into something really huge. Okay, and then it's kind of well known in the world, and people follow that because they kind of want the same success. Okay, so we'll go on to what this gift and talent can also help you with. Fertility. Okay, again, you guys, birth. This card is about, obviously fertility, but you guys are able to birth, okay, through your ideas. You guys are able to kind of, again, you guys plant the seeds and kind of water, these the new norm, the new expectations, the standards of, like the future standards or the future expectations of what people have. Okay, you guys are the group that have all these crazy amazing ideas, and it's kind of like revolutionary. It kind of changes how other people think and how other people act as well. Okay, you guys are like the base, the root, the foundation of, again, our society. Okay, we need to evolve, we need to develop new ideas and new concepts. Okay, and you guys are like the basis of that. Okay, so let's see what else I can get from my clarifiers. Okay, so we have the Fool. Okay, wow, again, new beginnings, new insights, going on a new journey, a new path that kind of changes, the world, because, you know, the last card in the major arcana, where it starts with the Fool, ends with the world, and, you know, you are kind of ahead. You are already ahead of everyone, okay? You are already at the end where you are the world, and people are still, you know, kind of yet to develop, but you guys are already developed. You guys are already there with your ideas, with your concepts, okay? And you kind of lead everyone else to follow, okay? Again, going back with artistry, okay? You guys create something, or you guys kind of push, again, and birth a new idea, okay? Maybe you guys, for example, you know, if it's like a museum, or like, you know, something that needs to be displayed or shown to the world, you guys kind of create that, okay? You guys create that painting, or that, you know, that art, you know, something that is shown to the world and kind of, you know, is well known and pushed out there into making something new, okay? Let's see what else we have. 3 of Wands. Yeah, so from this, lots of Wands energy. I feel like, again, with your ideas, with your, you know, you guys are kind of waiting. You guys are standing there waiting for these ships to arrive, and these ships to kind of set sails, kind of almost, you guys are already kind of waiting for other people to follow, okay? You have already, you know, kind of pushed and brought the ideas ahead, okay? Or you have yet to kind of show people, you know, these ideas or these concepts that you have, you know, this like career, or like this passion that you guys have. It's kind of yet to be seen in the world, okay? It's kind of like you guys are working on this, okay? It's not yet out there in the world necessarily, but if it does, when it does, it's going to be life-changing for you and for other people, okay? So I hope that helped, group number 3, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Okay, hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading as the last and final pile for today. So before I shuffled for your piles, I actually got the psychic image of a cow. So you guys may be Tauruses, or you guys may be an earth sign, or have, you know, major earth sign placements in your astrological charts. But from that, I feel like you guys are very headstrong, persistent, very strong individuals, okay? You have a very headstrong, very strong heart is what I heard, okay? And if that resonates with you, then that just means that this reading is the reading will have more specific messages for you. So let's get onto the cards for what your natural gifts and talents are. Okay, we have Saturn, wisdom, okay, discipline, grounding, gravity, maturity, self-control. Okay, yeah, I feel like you guys are the mature, wise bunch of the piles, okay? You guys kind of, again, I'm getting a lot of Capricorn energy, so you guys kind of have had experiences where, you know, they were tough, and you guys have learned from that, and you have grown stronger from that, okay? That's why you guys, from the beginning, I heard that you guys were headstrong, or you had a really strong heart and a really strong personality. It was from your past experiences, but also I feel like you guys have already had this wisdom inside of you, okay? You didn't have to kind of go through a life-changing experience or life-changing circumstance that, you know, led to you having this wisdom. You guys already had it within you, okay? You guys are the really wise pile of the group, where people kind of look up to you for advice, or people kind of look up to you as the leader of the group, for example. Yeah, so you guys are really grounded, kind of, you know, self-contained people, okay? You guys don't let every situation kind of throw you off, or, you know, you don't let other people kind of look down upon you, okay? You don't let those things affect you too much, okay? And yeah, so your natural gift and talent would be your wisdom and your inner strength, is what I heard, okay? So let's see what the other cards are. Spirit guide, yeah. So people, again, look up to you for advice, okay? People kind of, I feel like, you know, someone will, or they have told you that you're like a lifesaver, or like you guys are like angels, okay, to them. Okay, but you guys have like a spirit guide, or you guys have spirit really kind of giving you ideas or giving you wisdom, you know, and then you kind of express that to other people, or you guys are really good at, you know, again, from what I said, you guys are really good at, you know, kind of, you know, giving advice to people. You guys are really good at kind of, you know, containing yourself when, you know, an unfavorable circumstance or situation happens, okay? Like, spirit really speaks through you from that, okay? And, you know, but it's also something that was already built in you, your inner strength, your strong personality, and your strong heart, okay? And spirit is just really, you know, protecting you and there with you through every step of the way. So let's see what other cards we have here. Mars Force, number 5. Wow. Yeah, so again, we have a little bit of an opposition here. We have Saturn, which is kind of like a slow moving planet, and we have Mars, which is one of the fastest planets, okay? Yeah, so I feel like from this, okay, again, you guys are really good at discernment, okay? You guys are able to discern whether a person is right for you, or whether a situation is favorable, or, you know, you guys are really, really wise people, okay? You don't make rash decisions, okay? But when it calls for, you know, these situations where, you know, you need to act fast, or, you know, kind of like when emotions really get intense or really high, you know, you don't let that kind of overwhelm you. You don't let, you know, these situations, you know, whatever people say, whatever unfavorable circumstances or situations that happen, you don't let, you know, it bring you down. You don't let, you know, kind of your walls break down because of that, okay? I feel like you guys have really strong walls. I feel like you guys really like alone time or keep to yourself a lot, okay? That is something that I heard as well. So let's see what else we have. Third eye, again, yeah, you guys are really good at discernment, okay? Whatever people are right for you, or, you know, whoever is a good person, or whoever is kind of like you know, someone who doesn't have your best intentions at heart, you kind of know who these people are, okay? And you don't really kind of, like, you guys know how to direct your energy, you guys know how to act towards or like around these certain people, or, you know, whatever circumstances, you guys are able to kind of plan ahead, okay? You guys are able to be a few steps ahead from whoever it is, or whatever situation it is. You guys are always prepared, is what I heard as well, okay? Okay, let's see what else we have here for what this gift and talent can help you with. Wow, disruption. Okay, number 16. Yeah, again, from, you know, kind of what I was saying earlier, you know, whatever situation, whatever people kind of want to bring you down and kind of like disrupt your, you know, your zen, you are already prepared for that. You already discern that, hey, this person isn't good for you. You know how to kind of defend yourself. You know how to kind of like, I heard steer them away, okay? You know how to kind of trick people into thinking that you're not a good target, or, you know, like, I feel like you guys are really good at playing, like, are really good at playing it down. Okay, you guys are really good at kind of, you know, not acting like you guys are really good at acting dumb is what I heard. Okay, please don't take that the wrong way, but you guys are really good at, you know, pretending to be someone you're not or something. You know, you guys are really good at hiding your true self, but who you are, behind, you know, the mask or the or like the persona, is that you guys are really, really wise. Okay, you guys are really so yeah, you guys are really wise, really intellectual people. Okay, you guys have amazing insight, amazing, you know, wisdom that kind of like people are like, hey, how do you know that? And then it just kind of like you tell them and it just happens. Like you're like, hey, I told you so. Okay, but it's something that you kind of keep to yourself, I feel like, for most of the time. Okay, but yeah, you guys are really wise people and you guys are really good at discernment as well. Okay, so let's see what else I can get from my clarifiers. Okay, so we have Two of Wands. Yeah, again, you guys are always planning ahead. You guys are like one step forward, one step ahead, in front of everyone. Okay, you guys, whatever the situation is, you guys are already on the case is what I heard. Okay, you guys are already, you know, so wise. You guys are, you know, planning. You guys are, you know, calculating, you know, what steps to take, what actions to take. You guys have this, you know, innate wisdom in you where you kind of, yeah, it's just something that a lot of people who, you know, don't have, and you're kind of, you know, this allows you to have, you know, again, one step ahead of everyone, you know, because again, they don't have your wisdom, they don't have your strength, where, you know, things easily knock people down, but this doesn't happen to you. Okay, so another card that I got that kind of jumped out was the Chariot. Yeah, so again, you guys are very successful. You lead with your intuition and your logic. Okay, that's why you're always successful, because, you know, of your discernment, of your wisdom. Okay, your willpower is so strong. Okay, it's kind of like, again, from what I said earlier, you have such a strong heart, you have such a strong personality, you know, such a strong willpower. That's why you are one step ahead of everyone always. Okay, and I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for group number 4. Thank you for joining me in this reading today, and I'll see you in the next one.